and tight, can you see it? Streaming the truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey everybody, good. Is it morning still? Hold on, I got a call. Hold on. Hello. Are you there? What in the world? I'm sorry. That's Tim mom. She's been calling me all morning trying to get this thing together for him. But anyway, sorry guys. Let me change this color here. Hold on a second. If I get a call, please excuse me. I have to take the call from her because she's at the clerk's office trying to get this thing. No, it wasn't a spam call, Danny. It was an actual call. It was Tim's mom, and she's trying to get some open record stuff for her son, and I've been helping her this morning. But anyway, I wanted to address this these groups who decided they want to hey Jackie, who decided to slander my name and slander my reporting because they're upset about Mr. McDuffie's outcome of his case. Okay. A lot of it is being a deflection, and I understand people are hurt from the decision, but it should be a lesson learned in how to handle cases like this as far as reporting. Whenever something like this is alleged to happen, the day you get that information is the day you need to report it. And there's been so many strange things that's being said about me, and I know who I am. And the reason why I have to address it is because if you don't address it, all they're going to have is the negative things that are being portrayed about you. For example, the arrest that I had in Chicago, the arrest I had at Fulton County, they're only telling one side, and that's the negative side. And that's the sad thing about social media. When you're silent, when you don't say anything, that's when people keep running with the negative and the fake and the slandering news. And no matter what, no matter what you say, it seems like if the negative stuff still sticks, right? So I just want a title to show that I did try to address some of the things that are being said about me. Yes, I did get arrested, but the arrest was from two different situations of people lying on me, and they decided to contact the police without any evidence, without anything like that. The police arrested me on their word only. And then when it came to me going to court, if you guys could find the court situation, you'll see each case was thrown out. Each case was thrown out because there was no factual basis to their claims, none whatsoever. I never slapped anybody going to court, and I was never stalking anybody. So all those cases, the only thing you could see out there on social media is the arrest. You don't see the facts of what happened after the case. Okay. It has cost me a lot of money trying to fight these cases because people want to sit around and gossip and put out fake news, put out slanderous situation things. And the thing is, it's going to be enough because there is some people I did take legal action on. And the thing is, now it's like I'm gonna have to keep retainer for attorneys because it seems like people love scandalizing your name, and they know financially it's really hard, but they keep doing it because of me reporting on the case. Yeah, you may not like my reporting, but it doesn't give you a right to lie on me. It's not a cool thing to be lied on. Okay. Um, and it has affected my livelihood because every time I go for a Rule 22, they bring those negative things out about me. People have contacted judges and have said all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah, the tongue is very dangerous, Jackie. Jackie, you are on the point on that one. The tongue is a very dangerous thing. It will kill, it will do so many things to people because of individuals slandering your name, right? And it's hard to recover from some of that stuff. It's very, very hard. Okay. And you know what I say? I must be doing a doggone good job because for them to sit around and search my name, search everything about me, try to bring everything negative that is talked about me on the internet, they bring it up. You know what I mean? They bring every single piece of negative, unverified news about me, and they spread that on and on and on. Okay. There is a group right now, in Banks County group that wants to first they want to know where I get my transcript because I won't answer the question. They're mad because I won't give them information. Jubilee says you're going to have to make them part of the show by filing a lawsuit. You know what? Hold on a second. She's calling back. Hold on. Hello. Okay, oh gosh. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I have to answer her call because she needs to get to the right place to get the information because I'm helping her to get an open record request for her son. Okay. That's the only reason why I'm answering that call because she needs me. But anyway, they do. That's what they're trying to do, Danny. Try to discredit what I'm saying. And you know the fact that I was the only one that was reporting from the courtroom. So now they're mad because a lot of people are getting the news from me. And then even me reading the transcript, they're saying that the transcript was made up by Steele, and Steele had somebody in the courtroom typing, which is all a lie, y'all. I showed you guys the verified document of the transcript. Hold on, y'all. She's calling me back. Hold on. Hello? Hey, are you there?
Attorney, and I don't know, she was saying something about the documents over to the jail, and somehow
Yeah, I filled the form out for you so she could use that form. That's why you went there to get the dual of a power of attorney.
okay,
Tell her all the, tell her all the, who you talking to. Are you talking to Christy or Ashley? Yes, Ashley's a supervisor. No, because I'm doing a live. That's why. Yeah.
yeah, I tried to
Is she
tell
coming
her,
right back?
yeah, she's coming right there, but she was just saying that whatever transaction they have to have, maybe I guess they need to document in order to request the information from the court, from the jail, from the whole documents,
Mm.
because the document gonna be released from down there by the jail,
Okay.
and now that they don't let you go down there anymore, I don't know. They may maybe they tell me meet them in the absolute documents, and they want to know how long. She asked me how far did I want the current months or when we first came there.
Yeah, but
I think I like the current months.
okay. I'm still live, and I want to just call. Okay, okay, all right, okay, bye bye. Sorry guys, I'm trying to help her, and I told her from the beginning that I was live. And I okay, all right. Sorry about that. I forgot where I was at. Are you going to have to make the okay? You're going to have to make them part. Okay. Attempt to discredit. I forgot what I was saying because I'm trying to help her and trying to do this live to talk to you guys. But I forgot what I was saying. My apologies, guys. Still have her stuff in my head trying to help her out. I don't know what to say. But anyway, they're they're upset because I won't tell them how I got. Um, and the thing is, the transcript. Oh, I was talking about the transcript. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The transcript. Okay, what happened? Let me explain something to you guys. What happened? The court record on Banks County was. Hold on. She calling me back, y'all. Hold on. Hello. Hi, Christy. Good. Tim's mom's there to pick up. Okay. Ooh, we got it done. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Oh, I was saying that the ability to get the transcript was online for that one transcript. That one transcript is the only one that was available at the time. The others have not even been done. And I think the reason why that particular one was available because they were using it in the in court for the recent the recent trial, the last part of the trial, because they wanted to show what the experts had said. That is why the reason why I was able to get that. But since there have been people putting out information of the witnesses, which is not a cool thing to do. Someone posted the address, phone number, and all that information of the witnesses that was on there, which becomes very dangerous because they're putting personal information out on the witnesses. That is why Mr. Steele put in a motion to block some of that stuff. So they have to redact a lot of things before they put it back on the courtroom docket. It's going to be back on the clerk's docket, but right now they're trying to scrub things so people won't start trying to attack and harass these individuals who were witnesses. It's not fair to them that these people are angry and going and acting like an angry mob trying to come after them, just like they're coming after me, you know. But because I'm a trial vlogger and I'm considered a public figure, that's why, I mean, they're not supposed to be doxing anybody, period. But they can say all the craziness that they're saying, as long as they don't slander me in terms of lying about my character. Yeah, they could disagree and dislike what I'm saying. Hey, Bosic Mom, it's been a long time. Oh my God, how's my friend? Oh, she's known me for years. She says, hello, Sylvia. People are still after you. Yes, they're still after you. Are you doing something? Are you doing something right for folks still coming after you? Continue to push forward and please be careful. Legal attorneys are expensive. They're very expensive. I'm gonna have to do like Turtle Man do, have to have a defense fund because these people constantly. You're retired? Oh, that is wonderful. That is great. But anyway, sorry. She's been around a long time. She understands. Every single case that I've had, single case I've covered, there's always someone hating, can't stand me, and just dislike me. First of all, I want to address some things that were said about me. Number one, they said that I am a lover of someone who abused children. Number one, let me tell you a little bit about me, okay? I am a product of a mother who was abused by her father. So for someone to actually not understand how vigilant I am about abusing children, they will never know. They will never know, okay? I had a child that I went to fight teeth and nails at the count in Dublin County, fighting for this child that I went to the hospital to pick up because of her adopted father abused her. He essayed her. In fact, I fought so hard. The man went to jail. He's in jail right now, serving a 12-year sentence. Okay, I contact Governor Barnes. He sent 2 representatives down to the courthouse to fight with me about trying to keep this child from going back to her adopted parents. Okay, the father went to jail. The mother claimed that she didn't know nothing was going on. I'm down there just fighting. And then the judge was pissed at me. He said, don't nobody come into his courtroom telling him what to do. Okay. They end up giving the child back to the judge. I was so heartbroken. I was depressed for over 2 weeks, couldn't eat or anything like that because I was fighting so hard. I know how the justice system is not fair. I know how it is. Trust me. And for someone to think that I would just stand there and just be for anybody that's abusing kids or anything like that do essay stuff, is absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You don't know me. You don't know me. But if a person's not, if the law enforcement is not doing their job correctly, I'm going to call it out. It is what it is, y'all. It might be a hard pill to swallow, but the facts are the facts. This should be a lesson learned, that anytime something is allegedly to happen to a child, make sure you get police report right away. Don't wait. Don't wait. Fight for your kids. Fight for the kids that's in your life. So I really don't understand. I know you're angry because I'm giving you the facts of what happened in the case. And not once did I call any of these people out of their names. Okay. The information that I've gotten is gotten from individuals that was there, individual that's in the courtroom. Now, if one side don't talk to me, I can't give you the other side's information. Just like last night, somebody came in here, Parakeet came in here giving me some information. I was telling her why they said certain things were irrelevant. And so, I try to educate people about the court system. I'm not a lawyer and I don't know how. I never went to law school, but I'm using my experience of being in a courtroom and hearing what's being said so folks will understand why certain things are ruled a certain way, because we as lay people, we don't understand what the court system says. And the court system is totally a different type of beast for us. I know you're angry and you have a right to be angry, but you're being angry at the wrong people. I'm not your problem. I definitely am not. But I'm going to give you what happened at the courthouse. I try not to just put my words in. I try to get a Rule 22 so you guys can see exactly what's happening. So you don't have to take my word for it, right? But it didn't happen that way. I didn't get approved for it, okay? It didn't happen. So the best thing I can do is give you what my recollection, and I try to take notes. People try to say, "Oh, she was sleeping." Okay, and what does that do? Which is a lie. And I understand your frustration. I understand your anger, but acting like a lunatic mob is not going to change the situation. Trying to do vigilant justice on stuff that you don't know facts, but you want to fight my factual reporting. You want to fight it because you're mad because it did not come out the way it's supposed to. Now, maybe now, if anybody has a situation like that, they will know, hey, this is what I need to do, because based on what was reported, I need to do X, Y, Z to make sure my child is safe. I'm not the enemy here. I am definitely not the enemy. And you guys say, oh, I'm one-sided. You know why I'm one-sided? Because only one side talks to me. Okay? One side talks to me. And especially me experiencing some of the things that I've experienced, I'm definitely going to be on the defendant side. Because you know why? Because I experience it. I know what people will do to you. I know how they will lie, and you end up in court. You end up in jail. I know how it feels for someone to lie on you and you go to jail and you got to fight. You got to pay all this expense to get yourself free. And some people don't get that chance to be free because you know what? Some lies stick. And a lot of it is because you don't have the finance to fight it. And then the color of your skin. Okay? You don't have it. You don't have it you can't afford to be able to show your freeness. And even after you win, you still lose. You know why? Because there's still people out there have that mindset. They still think I'm a stalker. They still think that I slapped somebody. I'm violent. They still think that, even though I've been cleared in court, even though my record has been expunged for one of those cases. The other one I didn't even try. But every time somebody want to tear me down, what they do, they go to YouTube, Google my name, and they see that jail arrest picture, and they make some sort of judgment about me, and they don't have a clue of what happened. They don't want to know what happened. They just want to put me in a bad light because I'm reporting on what facts that happen in court. They say, okay, she lied on Shelby and said that Shelby accused her father of this. That information came out in court because you know why? When Chris testified, Chris asked why for them to do a test on an interview on Shelby's father. He asked. So what are you supposed to think? If he's asking that, if they have Sam to do an interview and they're asking Shelby dad for an interview, so what do you think? It's the same thing. It's the same accusation. That's where I came up with that. Now, if I'm wrong, okay, tell me I'm wrong. Show me the proof that I'm wrong. Okay, that's all I ask. I'm a person to come back and correct myself. Absolutely. If I got something wrong, I'll come back to you guys. Hey, guys, what I said was wrong. I have no problem of changing what I said, correcting it. I'm not using anybody's name, and you guys know who you are, who have been slandering me over there on Facebook. You know who you are, and you have no proof of anything. One person's been digging in my social media, and I said, well, you need to find out who I am for real. You need to find out my real work, what I have done in the past, how I've been a protector of children. Because this internet stuff is not the facts of who I am. You don't know me. You don't know my work. Only thing you're taking is pieces of people who have had issues and jealousy, who wanted to take me out of this social media world. Jealous because I was getting accolades for the work that I do. How diligent I am, how persistent I am. That's what they're mad about. Please do your homework, or even ask me. I am not a person. I'm very approachable. I'm not that type of person who just, I can be a little bit aloof sometimes because I am a New Yorker, but please do your real research. And that's probably why you guys are the way you are. You're not listening to the whole story. You need to get all sides of the story, not just one side. Because it's always the negative side that seems to be so great. Stop slandering my name on Facebook, please. You guys in these groups, man, stop slandering my name. If you have any question, ask me. As far as that transcript, when they let the transcript, the website back up after they do the redaction, you'll be able to purchase it. It's 50 cents per page. It's 153 pages. You'll be able to purchase it. I'm not putting it up. I'm not putting it up there for you guys to go and pull it up. No, I read my transcript. And if you want to hear what happened on the transcript, go back and listen to the live. That's why I do it, so you guys can hear it, And I even put it up with my logo up. You're angry at the wrong person. And I feel sorry for the poor witnesses who you guys have just been dogging out, putting their addresses out, phone number. That is not cool at all. That is not cool. Not cool at all. I don't blame the jurors hiding out, not giving out their name, because you guys are cruel. Y'all acting like mobs. Because you're mad because you didn't like the outcome. You need to contact the DA's office and tell them to do a better job. Contact law enforcement, tell them to do a better job. Get all the evidence that they need to get to be able to give you the right information. not lying, not making up stuff, getting the family all upset. You know, Shelby was trying to do the right thing for her children, but she didn't do it correctly. She should have did it the same day. And now I know it's hindsight 22, but it's a lesson learned, y'all. I just hope there's some healing between the families, and it probably will never be any healing because there's some hurtful things that were said and done. And regardless of how you guys think of it, the directed verdict says he's not guilty. Okay. I know y'all hate y'all saying he's guilty. Okay. So what proof do you guys have? What evidence did you guys provide to the what DNA did you give? Did you videotape him doing this? Did you take the child down to the court, to the jail? I mean, not to the jail, to the hospital the same day? You have to have a record of stuff. Okay? All right, guys? And stop searching all those negative things. I mean, I'm going to have negative things on YouTube about me because there are people who can't stand my guts. But that's okay. You could hate me. It's fine to hate me, you know? But don't scandalize my name. Don't slander me. You have a right to dislike my reporting. You have a right. That is your right. It's part of life. You're not going to have everybody to like you. Look how much they hated Jesus, and they were walking with Jesus and praising him at one minute, and then next minute they say crucify him, crucify him, crucify him. Imagine Christ, the perfect man. If he could have haters, you know I'm going to have it, because I am not perfect. I have some bad ways, and that bad ways be coming out sometime. I'd be ready to go in on y'all. But Christ, if Christ could have haters, people that turn on him, people that dog him out, what makes you think I'm better? I am not better than Christ. I am not. So, I mean, you guys could hate me all you want. You can say and let me tell you, I'm going to say it on record. Yes, I love myself, some Mr. Steele. Yes. And y'all call me groupie. Okay. All right. So what's this going to change? Is going to change anything that happened in the courthouse? No. And I can have a preference of what attorney that I like. It's my choice. Freedom of choice. Freedom of expressing myself the way I want to. You know? You can't control that. And I definitely can't control you. So please, let's be adult about it. And then all the name calling, I am not a bitch. I don't walk on all four hinds, whether they like it or not. You know, they say that people of my color are monkeys, and I'm not a monkey. You know, I am a regular human being. And let's not let racism come in part of this as well, okay? Let's not do that either. Because I will call you out. I will. My race has nothing to do with this case at all. Okay? Can we agree to just not do that kind of stuff? Okay. Am I done yet? Rosie, am I finished? Serena, am I finished? Am I done? They are very cool stuff. I stand on what I said on that one page. Serena, I didn't want them to attack you. Or Serena was in there just doing her thing. And then somebody else was in there too. I was like, oh, y'all, please just ignore these people. Because I came to a point when they started doing a name calling me out my name. I said, okay, this is time for me to remove myself from this. because I'm not going to sit there and let individual who should be respecting their elders talk to me that kind of way. I am old enough to be some of their mothers, and they want to just disrespect me because they dislike how my reporting, and that's not cool. They could disagree. The man is found innocent. It is what it is. It is do better, y'all. Just do better. That's it. They try to say that Mr. McDuffie paid me. I don't know now, man. If I can't even say the name right. If Mr. McDuffie paid me, y'all, do y'all think I would even be worried about y'all? What group is doing this? The one with the girls. They even put my video, my what's the name up? The same group that you're in, Cynthia. Same group. Same group. Somebody by the name of Hayden Jewell. She's the one that's spearheading a lot of that hate. You know, the other ones, they weren't no hateful thing. Like Whitney, she wasn't hateful. It wasn't a hateful thing from her. She just disagreed with me. She wanted to know where I got the transcript from. But this one here started calling me out of my name. And when she did that, I said, let me back away because that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Because I never call her out of her name. She was being very disrespectful. And then the other one was Ashley, some Ashley person. She was disrespectful too. I don't take disrespect lightly. So I just remove myself from that conversation. Just remove myself from that conversation because it's not. You can have your opinion, you can have your disagreement with me, but when you become disrespectful, that's not going to be tolerated. That's not. I don't tolerate because if I respect you, I require the same as well. You could disagree with me all day long. It's fine. But when you become disrespectful, that's a problem. And I need to remove myself from that. And they started putting my name in their little chat first. I didn't even know these chat even exist. It has been blown out of proportion. It has. And I understand people are in their emotion. They're upset because of the ruling. I understand that. I understand. And that's why I wasn't too getting too roused up about it. I try to correct people when they made certain statements. But when you start disrespecting me by calling me names that is uncalled for because you're angry of my reporting, it's not cool. You know, some people will make you lose your religion and then you have to go back to the altar and ask for forgiveness. I'm 64, soon be 65. Oh, I don't do foolishness or disrespect. Yeah, you can't. I mean, they wouldn't want anybody disrespecting their mother, so they need to. You know, I never called that girl that. And then she's gonna call me a bitch. I was like, oh, wait a minute, we don't do that over here. We're not doing that. So I removed myself. I said I'm not going to respond to her. I'm ignore her. I'm not going to allow anybody call me out of my name. Period. We don't do that. Refer me to an animal? No thanks. And not once did I call any of them out of their name. And then she goes and make this comment about me saying the same thing about Shelby. No, I have never said anything about Shelby being a bitch. No, I have not. So I'm about to take my butt off this live here. I got to go down to the courthouse. I got to do filing some papers. And yeah, I got some updated news, you guys, and regarding to Nesto. I'll be back once I come from the courthouse. I'll be back to give you guys some Nesto news. Okay. All those Nesto lovers. All right, guys, I'm about to go. Is there anything else? Anybody have any questions for me that you would like? You have a burning question that you want to ask me, and I'm not answering the question about no transcript, because you want the transcript. Wait till the court put the stuff back on the docket, and you can purchase your transcript that way. Okay, I think it's 50 cents a page, because I was like, 50 cents a page? What? For stuff that is on the docket, because they have the stuff that you can look at if you don't want that that message on there, like not was it not whatever's not, you can't use, because it had that little thing across it, but you got to pay 50 cents a page from Banks County if you want certain kind of records. Yeah. So what are you doing now, Bostic Mom? What are you doing other than sitting around doing nothing? What are you doing? What are you doing now? But anyway, y'all. Oh, part-time subbing. Okay. How's retirement been for you? Pre-K. Oh, okay. You got the babies. Yeah, I understand. You get the summers off too, right? All right, my good people, I got to get out of here. I got to go to the courthouse. There's some cases that I need to do some readjusting. Somebody gave me John chapter 16, verse 33. Let me see what John chapter 16, 33 they just gave me. John 16 and 33. What does it say? It says, I've told you these things. Hold on, let's see. The NIV says, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Amen. Thank you for that. Thank you. Let's see what the other versions, you know me, I like to read different versions. The New King James Version says, these things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Amen. Thank you for that. All right. So I'm out shopping for groceries. Okay, ma'am. All right. So, guys, I am about to get off this live. I thank you guys for your time. I thank you for listening. I just hope things will be a little light, and I will not have this discussion anymore in regards to that, but I just need to put a video out, because anytime I have to go to the court in front of the judge and stuff like that, people putting out my negative thing, because when they Google my name, because that's the first thing the court system do, Google your name, and then they'll see all the negative stuff folks are saying about you, but they'll never see the stuff that, your response, you know what I'm saying? So I had to put this out so it could combat some of the stuff. But of course, I have records of proof of things not going as people say, even the arrests and stuff like that. Once something is out there negative, folks is going to pick up the negative. That's the way the world is. Anything nasty and ugly about you that they want to use against you, they're going to use it. And I can't do anything about it. So it is life. It is part of life. But when you start suing their behind, then they stop. When you start suing, and it costs to sue their behind, you know what I'm saying? It costs, just like Cardi B had to do, enough is enough. Eventually you get tired of this mess. People putting out all these things. I mean, you could hate a person, yes, but putting out false information and stuff like that. And when you put labels on people and you have no factual basis for those labels, it's just like, it's disgusting. It's sad. And I understand you're angry. You said, okay, be angry, but do the right things with your anger. Do the right things. Don't spew hate and then act like it's not. You're doing the same thing the person that you accuse of doing, doing something messed up, okay? Regardless of what. You're wrong. Your sin is not better than that other person's sin. You still sinning, okay? So you're sitting there trying to advocate for children, and then you're going to do dirty stuff. Come on, you can't do that. That's not good. Harry, deuces to you, Harry. Have a good one. Can't justify your action by doing wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. I'm just going to tell you that. Two wrongs don't make a right. And now once all you guys has been putting out this ugly news and terrible stuff about me, now once did you guys call me to ask me, Sylvia, is this true about you? Did you do this? No, not once. And Hayden, Jarrell, please stop. Stop. Take that energy and make it productive, because right now you're spewing hate. You're not doing it to help the children. You're causing more chaos than anything. Do something productive. Start a nonprofit to gather information the right way. Teach a class of what not to do, how to protect your children. Do something productive that's going to help the children. Because what you're doing right now, that ain't helping. It's spewing hate. Spewing hate on somebody that has I don't even know you. But you want people to hate me because I'm reporting on a case. Not cool, Hayden. Not cool at all. And the disrespect, you do owe me an apology for the disrespect that you did to me. It's not acceptable. And I know your mother didn't raise you that way, to be disrespectful to your elders. even if it's a black woman, okay? All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Because I don't want to go someplace I won't return from. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you for watching that infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night.